Everyone, and welcome back. I missed you yesterday. Facebook was having issues, and that's okay. Today, we're going to talk about how and when to say no. Oftentimes, I have been given the chance to say yes to a lot of things that aren't on my plan, and I notice that is when the blocker focus or lack or misdirected or busyness focused is going on inside me. So that's one of the things that I've really started paying attention to as I implement the framework of ULA. Another thing that I want you to think about is every day knowing your plan. When I know my plan, it actually gives me more hours in my day, gives me more minutes in my hour. And that is a beautiful thing when we're thinking about whether we should say no or not. Um, another thing I want you to think about, and some of you who have seen me present in person have seen me present the Skittles and the oranges. Skittles are all of the things that come into our days. Oranges are our goals. So if you are creating 3 action steps in one of the action areas, or maybe more than one action area, maybe it is your fitness and your finances and your family that you're setting your 3 action steps in. Those are the oranges. When we follow through with those first, then we fit in all of the Skittles around those. Time for the oranges when we get to the end of the day. So that also helps us decide when to say no. And the last thing I want to visit with you about is that when we say no, we have permission to say it's no for now. So, if I have a plan in my day and I have this segment of time that I am going to complete one of my oranges, I can say, no, not right now. I'm completing this task. Maybe it's 15 minutes, maybe it's a half an hour. When I'm done with that, then I can help you with what you need, or I can meet with you, or I can have a phone conversation with you. So, finding out that we have permission to say no when we aren't following our purpose is the time when we should be saying no. And I want to read, this is from the Amplified Bible, and it has notes from Joyce Myers. And this is what she says. And this is according to the verses in Romans about running the race. Okay. There are many different hindrances to running a race well and developing our full potential. Too many commitments or lack of focus, right? Too many commitments is one that keeps us from developing our potential. Letting other people control us keeps us from developing our potential. Not knowing how to say no keeps us from developing our potential. Getting overly involved in someone else's goals and visions, or becoming entangled in someone else's problems instead of keeping our eyes on our own goals will also keep us from fulfilling our potential. So, learning how to say no helps us, or when to say no, and when to say no, helps us fulfill our highest potential. Oftentimes, there are so many distractions going on in this world. And this is what Joyce Meyer says, it gets me into something that will prevent me from doing what I'm supposed to be doing. our oranges, right? They, all of the distractions, seem to be like emergencies. And it seems like I must be the one to handle them. But many times they aren't emergencies, and many times we aren't the ones that are supposed to be handling them. So practice, practice having your plan so that you know when you have time to say yes. Practice having your plan so that when you know it is time to say no for now. Practice having your plan so that you can fulfill your highest potential. Those are some 3 steps that I encourage you in today. I know it's hard to say no because it's it's so much easier. It's something that we've practiced. But when we get really clear on what we have as our potential and our purpose, we can we can have discipline with ourselves and integrity with ourselves and our potential, our God-given purpose. So, practice learning how and when to say no. Let me know in the comments if you have a question, if you would like some help deciding, do I say no in this instance? I would love to be a listener and help you find. I know that you have your answers inside you. So I'd be happy to help you with that. I also have the balance sheet available. Whoop, let me see if I can find it here. Right here. The balance sheet is available in a download, and I'll put the link for that in the comments of this video. I also want to let you know that I am working on a new mini planner for getting ready for 2022. And so I'll be letting you know of that. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, it's okay to say no. It's okay to say no for now. And it's okay to say yes to living into your full potential. Have a wonderful Tuesday, terrific Tuesday. Thank you.